Welcome to our first sensory system, our tactile. These are all the activities that you can do in order to stimulate your little one's tactile senses. But just to give you a description of what tactile is, it's a system that we use to recognize and respond to touch when we explore our environment and interact with each others. It's one of the main ways your baby makes sense of the world around them. It's the largest of all our sensory systems, and it's made up of millions of receptors found in the skin that detect sensations such as touch, pressure, texture, temperature, and pain. So when doing tactile, this incorporates anything that your baby touches and feels during their normal day, from putting their clothes on, taking their clothes off, giving them a hug. It's honestly, it works with them the whole day, even while they're sleeping, obviously, because then they can feel what's in their cot with them. So things you can do for tactile exercises. As you can see, these are all things that are easily available. Things such as the different textures here. This is just to give you an idea of things you can let your baby feel. A sensory pillow. These are quite freely available these days, but this is really nice for them to see how the colors change, how they move, and feel what's around them. When you do tactile with your baby, or when you do any sensory things with your baby, talk to them. That is the most important thing, because they don't understand what they're feeling. They need us to be able to give them some form of reference. So this is hard, this is soft, this is rough, this is smooth. They can't make sense of anything unless we are telling them. So some activities to do with them. This is just a simple car visor mat. Let your babies walk on something like this. Texture must never just be done through the hands. It must be felt on the body, feet. Let them lie on it. Let them sit on it. Every way that they position themselves, or that you position them on the same texture, will give them a different texture feeling. So for this, for example, they can let them walk across it or even lie on it. They can also hear that it makes a noise, so it's crossing over between a different sensory system. Here we've got our tin cups and paper. This is something hard for them to feel. This is something smooth. Different paper again. This time we've included ribbons as well. In this bucket we've got different cloths, some sponges. These kind of things you can actually lie baby down and rub it on their bodies, and as you may be going up their arms or their feet, tell them where you're going. Oh, can you feel this is going up your arm? Can you feel this is rough, this is smooth, whatever the texture may be. What we do as well, we give our babies tubs, and we actually sit them in it if they can sit, and let them be surrounded by the feeling, because then they can feel it on the bottoms of their feet, they can hold it, they can pull it. It just adds a different dimension for the activity. So as I say, these are things I'm sure everyone has around the house. Different sponges. Here we've got some nice coarse ones, some smooth ones, and just use whatever you've got. Your baby will appreciate anything you do for them that will stimulate this sense. So as I said, there'll be a lot more sensory systems to go through, but this is the first one. Also do baskets. You can even do little baskets on the floor with different things around the house, and if you want to add a different dimension to it, why not break them up into colors? So you can have a basket of red items, a basket of green, blue, etc., and let them feel the different things, let them explore the mechanics of it, see what it is, how it works. All of these things will stimulate your child's sensory system and their tactile system. So be sure to have a look out for all the different activities, and thanks. That is the tactile activities.